legends never die. We've been going every night. I've been feeling way too blessed, but with Lex I'm never stressed. They don't know just what we do. We've been out here with the crew. They don't know just how we live. Think we got too much to give. I've been going in and going in. I work too much, making hits just for the kids. I'm trying to live my life straight to the fullest. If you don't like that, then I think you're foolish. I'm trying to take you away, taking you to like a brand new place, so you're not alone when you deal with the pain. I'm making music for you to escape. Baby, I'm saying legends never die. We're always out of minds. We never find the time. No, baby, I'm saying legends never die. We're always out of minds. Legends never die, boy.
So everybody, it's Amon here, book back some more Assassin's Creed 3. I was trying to go on to my mission, but then this man just stopped me. He is the mission, obviously. He's not pointing a gun at me. Where I was coming from up here, and he had it at me, and now he's just crooked sideways, and his neck is cocked 80 degrees.
I'm looking for Israel Putnam.
On whose orders?
Samuel Adams.
You're reasonably stingy.
Follow me.
On Bunker Hill.
Aye, it's Briggs. There's been some disagreement as to where we should encamp.
Any news from Baston?
The Tories aren't moving, and any time we try to press them, we lose a dozen men. I think Putnam and the others plan to assemble artillery on these hills. A good shelling might make the Redcoats rethink their strategy.
And what of John Pitcairn?
That bastard's the cagiest of the bunch. He's appeared time to time to taunt us or send regards by way of cannon fire. It's all right, though. He'll have what's coming to him soon enough.
These American patriots. I go and swear my horse? You gonna lie faster than me, buddy? Damn.
Putnam's just up ahead. You
Really,
can't
the
miss.
American Revolution now. Damn, she was popping off.
We should be building on Bunker Hill. Breeze is closer to the city, but it is also closer to their artillery.
It's really the American Revolution.
Told you for
Alright. I just fuck with this. Y'all know I'm a history nerd. Really using my sound.
I rest my case. I'm going back to Bunker Hill. Good news, gentlemen.
General Putnam.
What?
I'm looking for Jonathan. I was told you would be able to help me find him.
He's tucked away inside that city with no reason to leave. As long as that ship continues its assault, we'll never flush him out.
But if the ship was silenced,
Oh, then he's forced to get off his arse and come forward.
let's fly this flag to signal my success.
And I shall speak fondly of you at your funeral.
Where that's coming from. Splat. Not doing any damage. Calls out all the different ships and shit. Fucking catapult. I'm not starting. This Patriots over here. Got musket. Black powder in the ship's hold. Air assassin. And then detective. All both ships. Okay. Tracker. Shot. They're popping that out from these cannons. There are so many red codes. Do not. I'm gonna die. I'm going to die. I'm gonna get plumed off, dude. I don't know if I can stay undetected. Shit. Go down. Man, fuck this. I'm done hiding. I'm not fade. I'm just done trying. Because there's no way I'm going to be able to get on this boat trying to be stealthy. Because all they're pointing right on me, they're all looking at me. There's no way. I'm going to be able to push off from this ship. This is the last one. Yeah, man. Can y'all turn around? pulling a raider on him. America. No spangled banner flag though. Keep your faith, G. Little small belligerent soldiers and patriots. We'll pile it up out here, man. Instruction, bro, is borrowed for all of Boston.
Better numbers, you say. Better weapons, better training. But I do not fear. And neither should you. For what they have in material, they lack in conviction and care. But not us. We have discipline. We have order. And most importantly, we have passion. We believe. So maintain vigilance, conserve your ammo, ensure a proper line of sight, and above all else, men, do not fire until you see the whites of their eyes. Well, I'll be damned. You did it.
That was quite a speech.
Lies, all of it, I'm afraid. Still, such words have carried us thus far.
And what of Pitcairn?
He's left Boston, as I said he would, and set up camp on Multiple Hill. There's no good way to get out of it.
Position.
Not with that maelstrom brewing down below. I suppose you could circle around a bit, or wait for us to thin their ranks.
Freeway is over us with a great army.
There is no time. I will have to chance a direct approach.
And you start popping
That's
up
twice
Great
today you
Army,
proposed the
Great
impossible.
Britain. That's gonna be something.
I see no other choice.
American Revolution got a bunch of crowd stuff.
Not because you're mad to
Name
march
border
here,
frontier
son.
line fight. Ridiculous from all accounts of history.
I expect an apology on my return.
Pulling the wood like I've never seen before. Keep smoking Mexico, but it doesn't matter. I get high. I cannot do that. No, fucking cancer. I've left and right with guns. I'm gonna take on the challenge. I'm not. It's still kind of move around to a top point advantage and then get him. Again, even though I was getting cocked with bullets back to back and I couldn't finish the objective, at least I pursued the target and I got my main person.
Why did you do this?
To protect Adams and Hancock and those they serve. You meant to kill them.
Kill them? Are you mad? I wanted only to parley. There was so much to discuss, to explain. You put an end to that now.
If you speak true, then I will carry your last words to them.
They must lay down their arms. They must stop this war.
Why them and not the Redcoats?
Do you not think we asked the same question of the British? These things take time. And it would have succeeded had you let me play my part.
Part of the puppeteer.
Or better we hold the strings than another.
No, the strings should be severed. All should be free.
And we should live forever on castles in the sky. You wield your blade like a man, but your mouth like a child. And more will die now. Because of it.
Sahoin jänereni o teenam da setakwe. Tini o ne yaho teena tam da setakwe.
Trying to go on dip. But now I see a bigger part for why people say that his actions reinverted the American Revolution to its big high up death and despair, arguably, because the position was
How dare
happening.
you sneak up on me like that? Why should you start off there
His
and just help
ideal
this
of
cat
trying to
retreat?
have freedom arguably is
do that
childish
again,
to the
you hear
matter for
me?
what is happening, how
God damn
things
it.
are coming together.
General Putnam.
You live.
The same cannot be said for Pitcairn.
Push you across the battlefield,
Well done, I suppose. But it matters little now. I'm ordering a full retreat. We have lost too many in exchange for too little. If the Tories want this hill so badly, let them have it. Baston is the true prize.
We have a bigger problem.
What do you mean?
Good pain.
This can't be right. It says they plan to murder Washington.
If he would, since you already betrayed them and signing up with the Americans, formulating his trust and bond through this troubled time. This kind of sounds a little weird. Hold up, backtrack. They definitely want George Washington to be dead because of his traitoring for the sake of bond that he had in his time.
My enemy
But
is tenacious.
he's siding with the
When money
Americans.
failed them, they took the force.
Connor?
But I have slain Johnson and Pitcairn both, ending their plots. George Washington now rallies the colonists, and their march towards freedom begins in earnest. Little wonder, then, that the Templars now want him dead. They seek to reshape this land into something cold and ordered, something soulless. And he is an obstacle. I must save him, that his cause can flourish and my people remain safe. But the more I prod, the greater the chance I am discovered. The Templars believe their men lost the revolution. In their eyes, the assassins are gone and scattered, no longer a threat. But I fear they will soon discover the truth, and me along with it. I must.
They got one man assassin pushing to take them out of commission. They're at the homestead, sequence 8, 1776. Damn. Big time.
How fares the hunt, Connor?
There is progress, but I worry it is not enough.
You must strike where you need it most. What if you pursued Charles Lee and your father? What then of Paul Revere and the soldiers at Lexington?
Soldiers? There were no soldiers in those towns, only men and women who were forced to defend themselves.
Is this not why you fight? To protect your people? Your struggle is the colonist struggle. In helping one, you help the
Again,
other.
he wants to make a world where people could prosper. He wants his people to
Encouraging
be in a
words
place
from one
where
who
they can
thought
do
mine
good
a
things.
fool's errand.
Make no mistake, I still do. But I can't help but feel some pride in your success.
And why should I give you any credit?
Then don't. But first, return the robe and the blade and the darts and all of the years of training and knowledge I have bestowed upon you. Return these, and then your words may have some merit.
As Max, you don't understand how he is. I was just very angsty.
Or you could just admit that you are wrong.
Oh, child, please, you've killed 2 men. One more salesman than soldier. You're gonna have to try a lot harder than that to impress me.
Is that so, old man? Or perhaps we should step outside. I will gladly demonstrate how easily I could trounce.
Connor, this is Benjamin Talmadge. His father was one of us, no need for secrecy. I think he has something he wants to say.
Achilles tells me you've uncovered a plot to murder the commander-in-chief.
Yes, but I have only false starts and dead ends to show for it.
Not anymore, my friend. Thomas Hickey's your man, and I aim to help you catch him.
I don't want to keep getting blamed, bro, so I just had
I'll
to go
explain on
ahead
the way.
and breeze through it.
You and I are
just
going to
target.
New York.
I'm fine just finishing the game, 'cause I think it's a cool story arc, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, but don't be too mad at him, Connor. Don't worry. You know, Q's bound to stay in your position, you still gotta make amends. And that hatchet is not displaced yet. Nah. I mean, obviously the war ain't over. The American Revolution is still piling on. I'm just saying, in that voice. Ow! Stop. But anyway, going on with what I was trying to say all around, the American Revolution is still pulsing on, and while it's pulsating, Connor is trying to make a world where his people can be found in some peace and poverty and not be deprived of the right to land. He wants to try to possibly still believe and hope that freedom could come without ruthless division of violence at the same time. At the same time, we're in a war, so in the count that being a possibility is very unperspective, but at the same time, I understand him, and I do think Connor kind of has the mindset that the world is still a good place, but he's trying to present a place where people like him, like his native people, Native Americans, any people that have been discriminated or segregated against, can live in a world where you can proceed to make good means for yourself, make a living, prosper, make great goodness in account for what you mean and owe up to and all count, and what makes you this and this power, and at the same time takes you to the higher stock pool of greatness. Because at the same time, again, within the world that is now of America colonies, okay, hold up. Had some stuck in my throat. I could talk fully, but also at the same time, it's just me talking a lot, so the voice kind of gets a little bit raspy. But you guys see what I'm saying? Within America's colonies around them, you have a bunch of different places where things are in the figurative about that. Obviously, America as a colony itself, then born to Canada and colonies in general. You have a lot of division that springs the war that makes it better. It makes it a country. He wants to foundate the world that he's in and make it good. I feel like Connor is also realistic about being a guy that just wants something in his life to work out, because he put things in the strife for Great Britain to push on with making the American Revolution go in its place. And at the same time, he has only been in the world raised up on an order and a mission. And even though he's a man, he is a prideful warrior, he's an assassin that's with the shit, he wants to smoke, he's serious about his cause. He also kind of has a displacement state of mind for the world because of his childish views of being a man that just wants a world where people can be free, moving accounts of his people, the American colonies to be good, and colonies and what they have in the future, and a place of what he wants to do and prosper. And he doesn't want America to be infused with a monarchy, a tyranny. He wants the British to be free too, and just dissolve the conflict, but also an imperial encounter for the same matter of the fact that it is a conflict, to make an investment out of that, because of the fact that things have went in this circle of sideways and conflict and all that. So that's all I wanted to say. I'm going to talk, solidify, and come up with everything I'm trying to say to you guys. I'm going to end the video right here. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Been a pretty interesting video overall. I love y'all. I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Peace out, Army. Love y'all.